Wait.
We're live.
We're live, Dave.
No, I know. It started up without me knowing it. So, yeah, all of a sudden it said end broadcast. And I'm like, wait, I didn't even know we began the broadcast. Welcome to Big Dave Show and Tell today for Thursday, May the 7th. And let's make it official. The Show and Tell banner shall enter as we have a very special guest once again today. Joining us here is Jesse Tack.
Hi.
And, good morning, Jesse.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Stat, your mic is still muted, just FYI, so if you don't know. I just saw the big mute signal right through it. Morning. How's everybody doing?
Everybody's doing good.
Great.
Good.
Yeah, we're all here and ready to go. And it is another great day, beautiful day. Going to be a sunny high of 66. We'll start bringing some comments up here. And Nona, always one of the first. Let's make her first. Nona is always the first to say good morning.
Good
morning, girl.
There you go, Nona. Thank you. I believe Nona's a nurse as well, so thank you very much. And Kim says hi to Jesse and hi, guys, and good morning, everybody. So welcome. It's show and tell time, and we got a lot to show and tell today. As like we said, Jesse Tack has joined us from his home in Silverton, right over there.
That's
right. Home of old Tex from Silverton. There you go. So he's an old listener. It used to call us. We haven't heard from him in a few years. And Stats switching over there. That's what we're going to talk about here in just a minute.
Playing with that for a minute.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we'll be hitting on that here in just a minute. But let's do show and tell. Chelsea, we'll just go around clockwise there. Chelsea, you start.
Well, this is kind of for you because you're a big Simpsons fan. And so when we were at Universal Studio a few years ago, we have this official Duff mini beer. I guess it's supposed to be a shot glass, but it looks like a beer glass, but it's mini, and it's Duff beer from Universal Studios.
Wow.
I love that. Yeah.
Me too.
You know what? When you're down there, and it's funny now because the Simpsons land is still in Universal Studios, but they're owned by Disney now.
Yeah.
So you gotta wonder what's going on with that. But when you're in the Simpsons land, you can actually get Duff beer, and
Cool.
I've had a couple down there.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. It tastes like kind of like a Bud Light or Old Milwaukee. I don't know. But it's good.
It tastes like beer.
But I've never really had a bad vacation beer. I mean, beers on vacation always taste better. But you know what I really like down there, besides getting a Krusty Burger, which you can also get, is a Lard Lad donut.
Mm-hmm.
Those
They're
donuts,
enormous. They're like this big.
Oh, they are. They're huge, pink, sprinkled donuts, and it's like the whole family eats one.
Yeah.
And unless you're Homer and you eat it all by yourself. So, yeah, thank you, Chelsea.
Nice.
That's cool. A little make us all miss vacation.
Yeah, I know.
There this morning.
Sorry.
So, there
I found
you go.
that Dave is real quick. Dave is like the perfect person to recommend things food to eat while on vacation, because you're the one that recommended the LaFuse Brew or whatever down at
Oh yeah.
Disney.
Hang on,
Yeah, I had never heard about it.
Well, what he's talking about is at Gaston's Tavern in Disney World. And I'm a big Gaston fan, and they quit doing the pork shanks there, but they still have a lot of cool stuff. But they have LeFou, his little friend LeFou's Brew in there, and it comes in a little mug, and it was really good.
It's good.
Oh.
It'll set you back a little bit, but it's good.
Yeah,
It always does.
And you get the little LeFou mug that goes with it there. So let's see what Statman's got here today. Go ahead, Stat.
Okay. I got something actually from Disney also, and it's my drum.
Oh,
they were like hand carving these. I love elephants, so it's got elephants on it. And just to make sure all my kids are awake and ready for school, I'm gonna play this drum and wake everybody else up. Everybody awake now?
That would never get annoying. That would never get annoying.
Speaking of vacations, which this has kind of turned into here, Stat, you got that at Disney Animal Kingdom, right?
Yeah, the same one that you were at too.
Well, it was funny because this was probably 3 or 4 years ago. My family stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge at Disney Animal Kingdom there. And right when we were leaving, like I think the next day, or was it the same day, you guys were showing up.
Yep, it was like the very next day. So it was so cool what you did.
Yeah, I Stacy and Jane, Stat's little girls, I knew it would be fun for them. So I made a scavenger hunt for them on the property and had all these little clues that they had to decipher. And I gave Stat so they could go around and, go around the whole, because it's a big complex. And And it didn't culminate with them going to the front desk, and I had bought an autograph book and a pen for each of them to get autographs in from all the characters they met.
And they still have that to this day. That was one of their favorite things, is just going all around, because everything in Disney is magical. You can't just have like a light fixture on the wall in the hallway. No, it's got to be an elaborate drum with a lion's mane and flames coming out of it. It's like, wow, that's just in the hallway. Like, it's kind of cool.
I feel like I should have waited in line for that. So
you're just walking around. So that was a lot
of fun. All right, Jesse. Well, the heat is on. Are you talking about something on vacation, or what are you doing?
I don't have anything from vacation, but I was doing a little cleaning yesterday, and I realized I still have my Pinewood Derby car.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
From, let's just go with 1990. I was a Cub Scout. never made it to a Boy Scout, but I was a Cub Scout. This was the Pinewood Derby car that I lost the race with. There was no, I mean, I'm sure they look identical these days. Like, it's the exact same,
it's the same thing,
same wheel, and everything. But number 55, I have no idea why. And I'm glad I was able to put those stickers on straight. Looks like one's a little higher than the other. But yeah, that is my big contribution for today.
I love that the 55. You know, his was the only hit in the history of those, was the only one to catch on fire.
I don't know how that happens, but
backed into a honeysuckle bush too. These are all things
really.
that
really
happened. All right, Ashley,
That's
what
really
you got
cool.
for Ashley's just across? We can't have her in the same room as me right now because it feeds back. But she's here at work, but she's in one of our other production studios. So, Ashley, what do you have there?
Yeah, so mine didn't come from Disney. It came from Target. It clips onto your phone, and it's a light for when you take selfies.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
It's a ring light.
And it was $3. So,
that's cool.
You got to have the best lighting for all your Snapchats. Basically.
That's nice.
Yeah. And like I said, it has different settings and it's super cheap.
That.
How often do you use that?
Actually, I've never used it.
Yeah, that's
So this might be the first time.
Well, that's cool.
It was just $3.
I'm
Yeah,
going to try to show my
There you
show and
go.
tell off the phone
There
here
you
this
go.
morning. So this morning it was the final supermoon of 2020, and we won't get one until April of next year, but it was also called the Maize flower moon, and it was really bright and huge. And this morning, this is probably, I took this about 10 to 5 from my driveway. I looked up at the moon to check it out, and there was something really crazy going on. This is my show and tell. Let me make myself bigger, and I'm hoping my phone will do this justice. I don't know that you can.
Let's see. Hold on. I could probably, let me see if I could do something for you.
If you can pull it up on our Instagram page, that would be great.
You can share the screen to a link, I think.
Look at there. You see that cloud?
A little bit,
that thing going down it right there? It's really crazy. And the
Yeah, I
moon
see
is
that.
right there. But the cloud, go to our Instagram page at Big Dave Show B105 and you can see it. But I was like, what in the world is that? It looks like something that's about to attack the moon or attack us. It's very strange.
Crashing or something.
I don't know what it is. It's so symmetrical and perfectly formed. It can't be a cloud. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it could be jet trails, but why does it stop right above the moon?
Very abrupt.
I mean, it's very strange looking. Go to at Big Dave Show B105 on Instagram and comment if you have any idea what that is at all. All right, Stat, are you ready to bring up your other thing that you had there? That you were showing us?
This one right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing. There you go. Do you want to start at the top of the map or the bottom of the map?
I don't know. We'll kind of go through it. Go through the top. Or where does it start? Is it start
All right,
there at the bottom?
they come in from the east.
So
Flying
Mercy
Yeah.
Anderson is your first stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the Ohio National Guard today, F-16s that are going to be flying over roughly a little less than 2 hours from now. They will start. And Chelsea, you have the actual times. Stat's got those there as well.
Yeah.
If you go up. It'll start at 10:30. They'll be flying over Mercy Anderson there. This is all on our B105 Facebook page, so you can go check it out and share it. But they're honoring first responders today, and they're going to be doing flybys to F-16s, correct, Chelsea? Is that what they are?
F-16s, yes.
F-16s, yeah. And they'll be flying over, and that's going to be cool. And I think you're going to be able to hear them. For why, Chelsea? What's the reason?
They are letting them fly as low as possible. The FFA or the FAA says that they can get as low as they can get, which is, legal and safe. But we'll hear them. They're going to be really loud.
It's cool. And it's a great way to honor. It's National Nurses Week, and Healthcare Workers Week is next week. So it's kind of combined together. But you can, like I said, get that on our B105 Facebook page, which you're watching this on right now if you want to share it. But it's going to be cool. And those things are loud, man.
They're going to be really loud, too.
It was a few years ago. This is back when we lived in Park Hills, and which is obviously up on a hill there. They had, I was in my house, and all of a sudden a bunch of stuff started rattling, like glasses and stuff. I'm like, what is going on here? And they were practicing a flyby, I guess, for Great American Ballpark, and they had one of these jets, and it was so low above our house, it was turning around over our house to go back, and it was so low that I could actually read the white lettering on the jet. I could make out some of the stuff. And it shook our house so bad. I mean, I think there were dogs in our neighborhood that never came outside again.
Yeah.
They were so frightened of that noise. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's way cool. But just know that if you have pets and things outside in those areas, and they're spooked by that kind of stuff, you might want to bring them inside or do something or make sure they're okay, because it's going to be loud.
Yeah,
I'm really close to it. I'm close to the flight pattern, so I know I'm going to hear them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Feel it.
I was thinking of like setting a reminder in my phone originally, and I'm like, why? Like, we'll know.
But you'd like to be outside in time to maybe get a video of it. Because I doubt, we need to find one person to be the videographer for this, because no one's going to get out their phones and take pictures of it. Yeah.
Oh, nobody will. No.
It's not going to be all over the internet today.
Everybody. Let's open up to a few questions here for about the next 7 or so minutes. Say hi to everybody that is watching this morning. And again, we'll say hi to any nurses as we are going through National Nurse Week. Make sure you give them a shout out here in the comment section of Big Dave Show and Tell this morning. But Tina says, I have met a group of the Blue Angels. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
That is cool.
Oh, that's the Navy version, right?
Maybe.
Guys, last night, I always watch YouTube at night. It's like something I waste a ton of time on.
Yeah.
And I was, for whatever reason, a video of low flying F-16s, just like a compilation video, showed up, and they're flying over the ocean, flying like close to the ground. I'm like, man, I'm excited for this morning.
Man.
this is going to be
Those
neat.
things can move.
Yeah, very cool. I'll tell you a really good video. Was it Van Halen song Dreams that had all those fighter pilot stuff in it?
Yep.
If you look for Van Halen Dreams, there's a lot of that kind of stuff in that. That was the music video for it.
Wow.
Because I remember at the end there's a plane doing a roll as Eddie Van Halen does one of his songs. Nona says, I'll have a good view and might be able to send video. We'll catch it, but where are you going to be watching it from, Nona? We'd love to know that and see this morning. Oh, Tina says, happy Mother's Day to Chelsea and all the
thank you,
B105
Tina.
mothers. Thank you.
I bought Mother's Day gifts yesterday, and no shame anymore. Amazon. Like both my mom and my stepmom both live in Iowa, and it's like I used to think it was impersonal, but when somebody sends me a gift on Amazon, I'm never upset. So,
No.
I'm like, hey,
True.
free shipping. I put a little note in there on that gift receipt. We're good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That is
It's very
nowadays.
nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you have
Very
Amazon
nice.
wrap them too,
And no, I did not.
Jesse?
No, I know.
Yes. Okay. Maybe next year.
Maybe next Mother's Day. Yeah.
But
Kim says my late husband and I would go to the air shows all across the states, even and see the Blue Angels, and a lot loves them, giving me goosebumps every time I see them. That's cool. I tell you, one of the coolest flybys. I think was it an opening day one year for the Cincinnati Reds, And what is the plane that has no angles on it, so it's undetectable by radar?
Oh,
What is
stealth.
that? Stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
stealth bomber. They had that do the flyby at a Reds game, and saw that thing. I caught it as it was kind of off in the distance, getting ready to come over, and it was coming towards the stadium, and it was so ominous looking. Man, that thing was wicked looking. And it came over Covington and came over the river and just right over.
They're
It's
a lot,
amazing.
they're a lot
things.
bigger than you would think too.
Yeah. And I
It
guess
has
the
no
way they're
angles.
it has no right angles, I think, isn't that correct? Is why
Very
it can't
smooth,
be
very
detected,
curved. Yeah.
detected by radar, because radar requires things bouncing off of. I guess. Listen. I'm not the guy to ask that to. Okay, but from what I gather, there's no right angles on the plane, which I don't know how they managed that, but somehow or another they did, and it's pretty much undetectable by radar. So there you go.
I think they've got one up at Wright Pat. If you go to that Air Force Museum up there, I think they actually have one in there. But
There,
you can
this
see
one,
in
right?
person.
Is this the
One-
one?
Weird.
Yeah, stealth. Yeah,
Looks like something out of Star Wars.
it does.
You've
Very
never seen
cool.
that? Oh yeah, they're way cool.
That's really cool.
Oh,
My dad
mine
was in the
says
Air
there.
Force and used to take us up to Wright Pat all the time because, well, with 6 kids and you're a vet, you get in for free. So
Heck yeah.
we
Heck
went up
yeah.
there a lot. It was fun.
Meredith says, going on my walk at 10:30 live in Highland Heights. Hope to watch. Thank you to my son-in-law. He's a nurse at UC John P. Hill. Thank you to him, and thank you to you guys for heading in there and checking it out.
Yeah.
Holly's answering. See, other people are answering the question. Stats showing the map of where the F-16s are going to be flying today. So
This was my favorite airplane.
Ruthie says, come back, Stat. We miss your face.
Do you remember this one, the Blackbird? This was a cool plane.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right,
Alex
I'll
is-
give Stat a challenge right now. One of my favorite planes, or Air Force planes or military planes, is the Harrier, and that's the one that can just take off and kind of like say it's sitting
Oh,
down, it just goes straight up. If you
Yeah.
remember the movie True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is one of his greatest movies ever, that's what he was flying at the end of that movie. It can just like hover like a helicopter, but it's a plane.
Yeah. And it slowly moves forward and the engines like turn.
Yeah,
Weird.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's very cool. So see if Stack can find a Harrier. Lena says,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Jesse.
Hey, Lena.
in all caps.
Jesse.
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 Well, it at
Jesse.
you.
Yep, very cool. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And like we said, now starting in about an hour and 15 minutes, the first flyby. And this is the Ohio National Guard, right, Chelsea?
Yes, it sure is.
Okay. A lot of people thinking it's the Blue Angels, but it's not the Blue Angels. It's Ohio National Guard. But it's very cool. We were joking this morning about Statman. They pull off this whole thing in a matter of minutes, flying all around. But Stat did it faster than that in the B-105 van last year, picking up Toys for Tots from those locations. So
Burning rubber.
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny because some of the times will be like they're going to be here at 10:30, then they're also going to be here at 10:30, then here at like 10:30 and so many seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm surprised it's
very
going to take him a half hour. Like, honestly, like,
True.
yeah.
You had to go all around.
Wonder
Well,
if
I
it's
mean,
going to shake the she shed. I'm going to probably be sleeping.
Some people
yeah.
see them twice or maybe even 3 times.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably going to hear them a whole lot. Just imagine right now, though, as that's going on, most of the air traffic over Cincinnati is having to be paused. I mean, it probably took a lot to pull this off
Oh,
because
yeah.
the amount of space that they're going to be going over. It's not like just a quick zip over Paul Brown or Great American Ballpark. It's like boom, boom, they're going here, there, and everywhere. So you've got to shut down probably pretty much all air traffic in the Cincinnati area there for a while. But really, who's flying much these days anyway?
I know.
I mean,
Yeah, every time I
unfortunately,
see a plane, I'm like, who is in that? And then it
Yeah.
could be packages, I guess.
it more than likely is. So, well, we're going to bounce here and get back to work. And we want to thank our special guest today, Jesse Tack,
Yeah,
you're
Jesse.
welcome. Good to see
for
you
coming
guys.
in with us and show us one time with one of the very nice show and tell. Show us your car one more time from your
Pinewood
at it.
Derby.
Aw,
Pinewood
look at
Derby.
that.
That thing is cool, man.
Did you mean to wear a blue shirt with your blue? Because it's hard to see it. Hold it up above the ceiling so we can actually see it a little better. There you go.
The lighting is just yeah.
Very
there
nice.
You go.
You need one of these lights.
Yeah, I do.
There you
For
go.
Sure.
Different settings.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and always remember that this, with my crazy picture of the moon this morning, is also your radio. It's your cell phone. You can use b105.com. You can use the B105 app. You can also say, and here we go, hey, Alexa, play B105.1 in Cincinnati. And let's see what happens.
Look at that picture stat.
I just dug up.
That's my daughter, Dara, and Jessie. That's when Jessie had an autograph. She was in love with Jessie when she was younger, as all of them.
Forgot about that.
Very nice.
All right, we better get out of here.
Have a great day, and thanks for listening to B105 and watching Show and Tell today. Don't forget about the flyby starting at 10:45.
10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, 10:30.
Oh, I thought it was 10:45. Oops, 10:30. Jeez,
look at you not paying attention.
Yeah, oh boy.
Sorry, I've been saying the time all the whole time. All right, well, you'll hear them like Jessie said.
Yeah,
you'll be able to hear them for sure. And have a great day. Tomorrow on the show, on B105 on the Big Dave Show, hopefully we're going to be talking to Luke Bryan. And but today we had Thomas Rhett on, and you'll be able to hear that shortly again if you missed it on our blog at b105.com, our Big Dave Show podcast, and we'll have that up for you to listen to as well there. So thank you guys. Have a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Later.
There we go.